Where's this Ron?
And
there you go. Come, you ready? All right. Hey guys. Let me introduce who's standing in front of you first. And I know you know most some of these folks, but everybody knows Ashley. Raise your hand, Ashley. Martha. All right, they're on our team, and we've got Susan and Ron from Susan Sipe and Ron Zorns from the Board of Directors of the Human Resource Management Association. Now, we volunteers have a special relationship not only with the Volunteers of America in this program, but we also have a special relationship, and it's a good thing, it's a very good thing, with the Human Resource Management Association of New Orleans. And that's a real good thing. They're really the HRMA, as we kind of lovingly refer to that organization, is the organization that got me and other members of the team involved with you guys. So they're responsible for what I work with you guys and getting us rolling with you guys. Most importantly tonight, they have money. And money's always a good thing. But about a couple of months ago, the Board of Directors of the Human Resource Management Association approached me and said, hey, we're interested in making some form of donation to the program in terms of something that the center, the group, the fellas might enjoy or need. And so I went to our director, Randy, and said, HRMA is interested in making a donation. What do you need? And Randy came back and said, two things you'd like to get as a group. Now, I don't know if you guys were here at the time when he asked, but one was a fridge, and the other one was a wave oven, right. Microwave. Right. So Ron and Susan represent the entire Board of Directors and really the entire HRMA with respect to that donation. And if I'm not mistaken, they're going to give us, not me, but you guys, a check for $700? $700. Yeah. So, Harry, if you would come up and accept this on their behalf, and I'm going to ask Ron to say a few words about why did that happen? Why did that happen, Ron?
Congratulations.
Thank you so very much.
I'm just really impressed with all of you guys. Talking with David and Bob Billings, and a lot of people are involved with the program. I think they've gotten just as much out of being involved with you guys as you hopefully have. And so we as a chapter certainly have been interested in being involved in the community. This is a great program for us to be involved in. We're certainly representing many of the employers in our community. And we really have had a focus, post-Katrina especially, on trying to invest in our community. And this is just a wonderful way for us to do that. And so it was very important for us to decide, or to find out what you guys wanted, not to kind of come up with something that we thought you might want. So that's why we made the request. And so the $700 should be more than enough to cover the purchase of a refrigerator and a microwave. So we hope that you'll enjoy that and get some good use out of it. And we wish you the best of luck and great holidays. And we'll definitely be seeing a whole lot more of you.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Thank you. I've had the opportunity to work with veterans a couple of times this year, and I want to know, I want y'all to know that when you clap for us, that's like the most humbling thing I can imagine. Big clap for us. You know how proud we all are of our service people and what you've done for us. We're so happy to you, even if it's in a little way. So, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Thanks so much to HRMA and especially real drivers on the Board of Directors, Susan, who's going to be, officially president on the 1st of January, right? And Ron's the outgoing president. They've been really good to us in terms of not only this, but supporting us in just about anything that we need. Ron's company is Canal Barge Company, so they donated some hardware, computer hardware to us in the past. And there's a lot of folks out there that are doing everything that they think they can to help with you guys. Last Tuesday night, I wasn't here. Martha was here, and I think Ashley, you were here, huh? I was out with Randy, our director, and two Volunteers of America staffers, and another member of the team, Joy Priest. I don't know if Joy's coming tonight or not, but and we went out and we did, as part of a citywide canvas of homeless homeless people in the greater New Orleans area. We interviewed those who are all homeless men throughout New Orleans, and we each had there were 5 of us on the team that we were on. There were over 100 volunteers citywide that night, and we went to the New Orleans Mission. I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with the mission. The Salvation Army has a shelter, and there was one other one that I can't remember, but it doesn't matter. There were over 100 volunteers interviewing homeless men, and really homeless people, but that night. And and our purpose was to try and find veterans. And we didn't know if we were going to talk to any veterans. We were just talking to homeless folks that night. And it was really amazing that of the 5 of us on the team, we each interviewed two people. So we talked to 10 homeless people that night, and just that little small sample. 3 of those 10 men that we talked to were veterans. 3. That's really kind of, it's not kind of, that represents the entirety of what the national average is. About 30% of all homeless men are veterans. Something's wrong with that, fellas. Something's wrong with that. That's not what it should be. So we know there's a problem. We know something's broken somewhere. We're not going to, I'm not going to solve that problem, but I'm going to talk about it a lot. And I'm going to complain about it a lot to people that possibly can. So we want you to know that those veterans that we did identify, we're hoping to eventually work into this program. Because from what I've seen across how we're caring for homeless folks across the city, this program is like eons ahead of what other agencies can do for folks who are not veterans. So I just want you to know that for us, that was sort of unsettling to meet 3 out of 10 folks we met were veterans. But so I wanted to share that experience with you. We are not training tonight nor next week. I think it sounds like from talking to Veronica, something got a little lost in communication there, but we'll be back with you guys officially after the first of the year, the first Tuesday after the first of the year. And but we came tonight to make sure that this happened, and we also, I think, want to spend a little time with you after we officially finish up, and wish you guys a happy holiday season, Merry Christmas, and Happy New Year's, those things. So. Anybody, am I missing anything, folks?
No, I think January 2nd is our next.
January 4th.
I think it's the 4th.
The
First is Saturday.
Football night.
Yeah.
It's football.
Football.
I didn't even think about that.
That's Thanksgiving.
It's also my brother's birthday.
Veronica, you have anything?
Let's give them
Give them a big
That's all we wanted to make sure
This
you guys
pioneer
knew.
been on the set since the inception of the program.
I'm the only one that really doesn't have a
he's-
job in this.
He's the one that really, he and another guy came on board, and then they brought everybody else, but Mr. Garic been around a long time. He loved the vets, he's a vet, he's gonna be in the trenches till whenever.
You're the
We're
mouthpiece,
thankful
man.
for
That's
you.
an important job. You get to hang around with these girls and girls.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I want your job.
Have a good holiday season, fellas.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.